7:12 on this Thursday. Game day. The boys, of course, up in Vandy, and it's finally here. The waiting, the excitement, the hope, and, of course, the opinion. Yes, for the next about 90 days or so of Carolina football, as the head ball coach and his team prepare to take on Vandy in Nashville tonight. The tongues of the fans and the bloggers and their fingers moving a million miles an hour. Now, all this season, we're going to be joined by the boys from the Gamecock blog Leftover Hotdog with analysis and commentary about the upcoming game, the opponents, etc. We're also going to be joined by their counterpart bloggers on the opposing team. So from the Hot Dog, of course, Billy Kohler and LJ Dragner, there we go. And from the Vandy blog, Anchor of Gold, Christain D'Andrea. Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Morning.
Christian, you there? We hope we have Christian. Hey,
Right.
Christian. How are things?
Can't complain. It's a beautiful morning up in Warwick, Rhode Island, where I'm stationed for a wedding. Y'all decided not to mess around with your tailgating, getting me up bright and early at 7 a.m., and I appreciate that.
No problem. Well, let's start off with you guys. Let's take a look at tonight. We'll talk about the season later, but let's take a look at tonight's game. It's traditionally a very close game.
Yeah, South Carolina and Vanderbilt have been in the bottom half of the division in years past, but South Carolina's changed that now. They've won the East and looking to do it again. Vanderbilt's got a new coach. They're trying to move their way up. They're very excited in Nashville. We should see a relatively good game again tonight.
Fantastic. Christian, let me ask you this. How are things with the training? Are people really excited up in Nashville? Do you get really the Vandy fever like you get down here with Carolina?
You know, they're really starting to come around. James Frank's had to deal with a very difficult culture up there. We're like scorned girlfriends. We've been burned before, and we've been burned plenty of times. You know, last time we came off a bowl game, we followed that up with a 2-10 season. So we're a little bit cautious, but the excitement level there it's higher than it's ever been before, which means it's still a low rumble, but it's there. People are getting excited for this game.
That's great stuff. So what are we looking for tonight? What are your predictions? What are we looking for tonight?
I'm thinking 24-13. Good game, probably slow first half. Carolina pulls away in the second half. Look for Lattimore to have a big game. Connor Shaw to be, consistent as always.
Sure. What do you think, Bill?
Well, we've been there before. South Carolina's had a team with lots of promise, lots of hope, new coach, have a top 10 team coming into town, and really hoping that was going to change things, and then found out it didn't. And it's not going to change things tonight. It's probably going to be 31-13 with South Carolina pulling away late.
What's the 13? I don't look at that. Christian's like, oh, I don't know. You both picked 13. Why 13?
Touchdown, 2 field goals. Sounds about right for Vandy.
Okay.
Yeah, I expect about 3 scores from them. Something, maybe a big play sets it up, maybe some turnovers. I don't see a bunch of long, sustained drives, but Christian may disagree.
Well, Christian, your pick is 31-28 Vandy, so let's talk about that. And you got more than 3 scores?
See, that one hurts me because Vandy's offense this year, they're reloaded. They look good. They brought back every skilled player on the offense. And I gotta refute LJ's idea that we're going to kick 2 field goals, because kicking 2 field goals in a game with our kickers is going to be a monumental task based on what we saw last year. But beyond that, we got Jordan Rodgers coming back, younger brother of NFL star Aaron Rodgers. He's looking better than ever in the preseason. And then he's got a couple great receivers in Jordan Matthews and Chris Boyd on the sides. Behind that, all SEC tailback Zach Stacy is ready to move the chains. I don't think there's any way Vandy only scores 13 points against a South Carolina team that's replacing a couple of studs on their defensive end.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
Is he going to be available to come back on Monday if they only score 13 or less?
Christian?
No, I'm going to go into hiding, and then I'll talk to you guys once basketball season starts up.
That's right, guys. Real quick, prediction on the season. What are you feeling for the season?
I'm still feeling about 9-3. I think we're going to be a very good team, but with a very difficult schedule.
LJ?
I've been saying 10-2 all off season, and I'm sticking with it.
All right, and if there are some Vandy fans who are watching, and there may very well be, Christian, what are you picking for your team this season?
Let's go big, 8-4.
8-4 for
Vanderbilt
Vandy.
record.
There you go. Christain D'Andrea, of course, he is the author of the Anchor of Gold blog, and the boys from the Leftover Hot Dog, speaking all things USC, not only just football, but of course all USC sports as well. And we're going to get some links up for you for not only Leftover Hot Dog, but also Anchor of Gold, so you can read some of Christian's views and opinions, and maybe he'll eat a little Gamecock after the weekend, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Phrasing, but I'll hopefully be eating a little crow. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Any last words there, Christian?
You know what? We're looking forward to a big season opener, and hopefully y'all, the fans out in making the trip out to Nashville, will be able to see the turnaround of the culture there and everything brand new and sweet that James Franklin and the staff are doing, because this is a whole new era of Vandy football. And I'm glad y'all be the first ones to witness the first game in the first ever season where Vanderbilt's going to go to back-to-back bowl games.
Look at that. Of course, the season opener in a conference game, very important conference game for USC and for Vanderbilt. So good luck to Vandy. And, of course, the boys from USC and Leftover Hot Dog. Guys, awesome time. We're going to be back again real soon. And we're going to do this every single week with the opponents and find out, watch the season continue to go. So, man, enjoy the wedding up there and be watching the game tonight, Christian, okay?
Hey, thanks a lot for having me on, you guys. Enjoy the night.
You got it. Good Day Columbia's coming back. We got a lot more football to talk about. Of course, Ms. King is going to update us on Isaac and a whole lot more. Do not move.